Hello my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 4. This is Sky Hurricane. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And the last part we did the Subaru 360 race. Quite a fun little race, I gotta say. And this is what we won, a special color Subaru 360. And now we're gonna take on the Stars of Pleiades. And this is a different Impreza that I bought from the used car dealership on this playthrough. And for some reason it looks dirty. I guess I put a lot of miles on it. I don't know. I might have done the El Capitan Endurance with it, because I redid that a lot of times. That's why I have so much money. But let's see what we got here. So 95 cars. Really no, I don't know why I looked at that. But let's watch this, because it does look a little bit dirty. I think I messed around with the tune of this as well. Now, for the Stars of Pleiades, I think I tuned this about to the max. And I'll just show you what I got on it. And if that's the case and I end up being far overpowered, which I'm sure I will, then I will be... Actually, I think I'll probably take it off stuff regardless. Because we don't want to be exceedingly overpowered or anything like that. So, let's go check it out. What we got? So yeah, say I got all the weight reduction. So I didn't get turbo stage 3. I guess I got it. I think I got stage 5 from Tuner Village or something. Probably what I did. I got the racing intercooler. And I even put racing super hard tires on it. I don't even remember what I used this for, but apparently I used it for quite a bit of stuff when I replayed this. Yeah, we pretty much got everything for it. But I don't think that's going to be necessary for this championship. Or for these races. But yeah. Tuned it all the way. When I played this game as a kid, that actually is what I always did. I would always... play this game all the way. I did want to show you what the weight of the car was, though. So yeah, the weight is down to 1,215 kilograms. So 465 horsepower. You'd think it would tune up more than that, but alright. So yeah, I will take off some stuff for this. And it is a championship race, so we'll win a lot. I don't know, they might be tuned quite a bit. So if that's the case, the first is at Tsukuba. So I think at first, I'll just take off the turbo. And then if I still end up being overpowered, I don't know. I got sports tires on this, which is what I've been using for all the others, so I might as well just keep that. But then again, on some of these, the AI uses... I don't know why I had that on 5. Then again, no. Yeah, I couldn't really... I don't know. I played around with the tuning in this game, and I couldn't really... I don't know. It's hard to say. I didn't spend a whole lot of time playing around with it, but I got really good at tuning in GT6, but it's not exactly the same in this version. It's similar, but I hadn't quite got it. And it's been months. It's been the summer. So I'm sure I have a really stupid tune on this. And let's see. So yeah. Have the rear higher on that for better turning, because I think this car was pretty hard to turn. Oh yeah, let's take off the turbo. 361, so we're still tuned quite a bit. Let's see if it's a 1-point race. We'll 35 points. We'll probably take off a little bit more for the next ones. Because I do have a pretty good tune on this, you know, as far as suspension. I mean, I played around with it and I got it to where it handled the way I liked it, so. It seemed like I understeered quite a bit there. I'm not sure if this is a good tune or not. Maybe that's why I had the ASM understeer on so high. Yeah, I'm a little bit overpowered for this. Not excessively, but... wonder if you'd say the 22B in this. I'm sure the Impreza 22B is in this game. It seems like this car really understeers bad. I think I want to mess around with that a little bit more because I don't think I really knew what I was doing. This understeers worse than the FF cars I just drove. Which is kind of silly, actually. Kinda silly. I think it's cool how they make you do the same track, you know, for the Subaru challenges. You know, with the 360s, we did the same track, and oh my heavens, 40 seconds slower per lap. Kinda funny. But I actually think that having worse quality tires on the front actually makes your car more stable. But I don't think that's the tuning problem I have then. Yeah, this is way too easy. I'm definitely gonna take some stuff off of this. Yeah, I'm just surprised how this thing's like super stable. Super stable. Best lap. I don't think they're going to be able to finish. Our second place Impreza is way ahead of the others. Yep, 15 seconds. Not going to make it. And my laps just kept improving. What can I say? Oh, the Legacy. Well, the Legacy's got, well, maybe the third place Legacy was holding up the others. Maybe that was part of the problem. We'll try some things for this next race. Alright, so the second race at Trial Mountain. Let's see. Settings. And you actually can do qualifying on this, but not going to. I'm going to take the computer chip off and the exhaust and the intercooler. And we're still going to have the engine balancing and port polish because you can't really take those off. Let's make the rear brakes a little stronger. And suspension. We'll make the rear a little bit higher. I already have the rear spring rate pretty high. So let's make it a little bit even higher. And yeah, I think if you want it to turn better, higher shocks on the rear should make it turn better. I don't know. We're going to see higher camber on the rear. I don't want to make it too strong, though. I think everything else probably be okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to turn that off. And this. Make this 60. Make that 40. Yeah, on the approach to corners. I think I'm going to minimize that. That might actually be a lot of my understeer problem. Okay, let's just try that. I'm going to leave this on 35 for added, acceleration. Let's just see. Let's see if we corner a little bit better now. I'm still noticing the same. Okay, now it's 92. That's more like it. Still have a better launch than the Legacy. I mean, it seems to handle okay, but it makes a difference too taking the power off. But I love how you just run me off the road. Thank you. It didn't work, did it? You probably thought that was gonna work. I love how this is a 90-point race and I'm already in first, less than 50 seconds in. Then again, the AI does suck on this track, so can't say I'm too surprised. like the way this handles. We hadn't even got to the part where I really killed them. Yeah, pretty good exit on that corner. Pretty good exit. Oh my golly, look at that gap. The thing about making your springs real high like I did, you want to be careful to not make the ride height too low. You want to lower it some, but you don't want to lower it too much. Because if you do, then you can easily lose control if, you know, on the slightest bump. Man, we're just destroying them. I think it's safe to say once again they're not going to finish. Some understeer there for sure. Well, like I was saying though, having a lower quality tire on the front definitely makes it more stable as well. So I may try that on the last race just to see how much of a difference it makes. The reason I did that, though, is because I think I was using this for an endurance race, and the front tires wore out more quickly than the rear. So because of that, to balance it out, I put better tires on the rear that will wear out more quickly, or harder tires in the front. You know what I mean. I kind of like this Impreza. It has an interesting styling, the circular headlights. Well, I don't think this race is a good indicator of how this is all going to go, though, in all honesty. Because the AI sucks on Trial Mountain. I mean, golly, they didn't even stand a chance. My. Hell, those legacies were sucking it up, weren't they? Yeah, so they actually started them in different order. The game went ahead and put the legacies both 5th and 6th. Whereas I think one of the legacies started out in a higher position on the first race. Hence why it finished in a higher position. Alright. Look at that launch. So if you have a car that's hard to control, like the Cobra or something, then putting harder tires on the front does make it more stable. And yeah, we already had run away with it. But, you know, we can't let our guard down. We might need the nitrous, who knows? Suzuka. So I'm going to try putting medium on both. You know, just the default medium tires. And let's see. Lower this a little bit too. Raise that a little bit. Hold on. Let's make that a 3. Okay, let's just see. Of course, having lower quality, we're not having sports soft on the rear. That, well, it's still 92 points. Yeah, I think the A-Spec points only goes by your whatever the lowest tires you have are. So since I had medium on the front or the rear, it only really counted the medium over the soft. Come on, Legacy. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is 90. This is a 90-point race, so I can't be that overpowered. Yeah, I actually really like the way this handles now. I think I figured it out. Actually, probably could lower that limited slip a little bit more even. I gotta catch you. And the things like the clutch and all that don't really count to A-Spec points. So all those parts that are on this car, they really help even though they don't increase the A-Spec points. So that might be one reason why I've seen faster even though it's still a 95-point race. That up. Oh my gosh, Sky. And somehow I'm way in the lead. And I say somehow because this has not been the best driving. Now it's time to destroy y'all. But they actually might finish this one. They're a little bit better on this track than they are on Trial Mountain. Yeah, I really love the way this drives. Of course, I love Subarus in general. I love the way they all drive. You could really get some excellent cornering out of these cars with the right tune. But, you know, it does take some decent tuning. Really, you know, compete with cars like NSXs and things like that. Man, on a GT6 Open Lobby, I could compete with anything with an Impreza or a Legacy. You know, on 550 pp or 500 pp. That chicane up. If this was GT Sport, I would have got a huge penalty. My goodness, what happened to the 6th and 5th place? Well, no, 5th place is actually keeping up, but 6th place, what in the world happened? Oh, the 95 Impreza. I kind of want to say that. Would I bore everybody if I showed that? Why did the 95 do so much worse than the 94? I don't get it. The Legacy's even... It must have been running off the road, but why was it so much worse? It's weird. Very weird. Alrighty then. So it's so weird they were all so close together on this first lap. So what in the world happened? Because by the end of the race, they were all so spread out. Oh, I see. But no, that was the 94. The 95 one's the one that did the worst. Oh my. Hold on, can I rewind that? Oh my, y'all are driving so fantastically. Yeah, he had to have messed up one more time at least. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the Legacy messed up. Oh my God. Wow. Really? That's funny. Good old-fashioned AI fail. It's funny when it happens because you don't always expect it, you know. Deep Forest Raceway Reverse, and I think we're going to go with what we got with our tune. I could have lowered the limited slip on the front, but yeah, I might for the next race. Just I forgot. The AI is probably going to suck real bad on this track too. Well, we remember the Civic race, don't we? And the Civics were quite a bit less powerful. But the Subarus should handle better. Keyword should. Man, the Civics didn't really fail, though. They just didn't take this corner very fast. Oh man, I'm the one that's failing. Good job. That's what I get for laughing at them. I think if this track were forward, would probably have, the AI might have a little more problem. Crap. Now's when we pull away. Yeah, this part can be pretty tight, unlike in Gran Turismo 1 when you could take it full throttle. Quite a bit different. It looks like one of the legacies is way back there. I'm assuming it's a legacy. Probably missed the corner. Yeah, this track can be pretty tough. I'm driving like such a nut. Yeah, my understeer ain't quite as bad once my tires have warmed up though. Yay. And some of them will finish, I'm sure. Now 10 seconds. Third place finish. Yep. And fourth. And fifth. Well, that 03 Legacy did pretty good. One more race. And we don't really need to say that. So yeah, we've won a decent amount of money for this. Of course, you know, we sunk a lot of money into this car. I don't know exactly how much, but you know, we did. It cost quite a decent amount to tune all that. So yeah, I think one last thing I wanted to try was it should turn even better if I minimize that. I'm thinking. Let's see. You know, I would expect for 90-point races that these would be a little bit harder, but not really. really hard at all. And I'm not sure how they're 90-point races unless they're tuned. Well, they would have to be tuned a little bit. Because otherwise, I mean, we're all pretty equally powered without any tuning. But mine has the engine balancing and all the weight reduction and stuff. Engine balancing and port polish. I bet there's gonna be some AIFL on this one. Yeah, see, he is a little bit faster than me, I think. They just suck on the corners, though. Not that I'm really doing. What in the world is that? Oh my head! Don't know what that was. I got a much better exit on that corner than he did, despite the weird noise outside my house. I don't know if that picked up on the recording or not, but wow, I missed it. Still got a decent exit though. Seems like it understeers worse, but maybe just me. Maybe just the track. Oh crap. Could be just the track. Really not sure. They're all pretty close together, though, at least right now. I think it's just I'm trying to take these corners too fast. I mean, I'm clearly taking them fast enough by how much I'm killing the AI. Way to mess that up. Corner's a lot sharper than at GT2. Surprised the AI hadn't just completely died on this track. I mean, after how they did on Suzuka, you know. Seems like I'm having more problems on this track than I did Suzuka. But we win. Probably 10 seconds. 11. Oh, 9.6. The 95 got third. And no one else finished. Yay. Now for that, I bet we got a pretty good prize. For that. But let's see. Oh, and we get the championship bonus. I forgot about that. Yeah, that definitely helps to make up for a little bit of money spent. Definitely more than pays for what we spent on the Subaru 360 championship. See what we got. Ooh, Subaru Impreza Super Touring Car. Oh yes, now that's a baby. That is a darling. Alright. Subaru. Hold on, what did the... I really should be reading the top of what that says. Sparks fly from a battle between the two big names of Subaru, the Legacy and the Impreza. Oh yeah, love them. Okay, so we are going to need, for the next thing, we're going to need a Suzuki K car. Ooh! Ooh, a 1970s Celica. I might actually want to buy this. I don't know if I already have it or not. Let me see. I also need to see what Suzukis I have, if any. So first, though, let's look at that. That one. Oh, look at it. 421 horsepower. Pretty lightweight. But less, worth less than 500,000 though. But yeah, I definitely think like these. This would have been pretty good for the Japanese GT Championship. And even though it's worth less money than the 350Z LM I used, or whatever it was I used for that, that's pretty nice. So let's look at Suzuki. Where is Suzuki? I may not have a Suzuki actually. Yeah, because they're in alphabetical order, except for some of these down here. Yeah, I don't have a Suzuki. What else was I want to look at? Oh, Celica. Let's see. See, I don't think I have. Yeah, and I didn't even use the RSC for this particular playthrough. Or the Corolla 11 for the endurance. But I bought it anyway because, you know, to have it. Just to have it. Yeah, definitely use some different cars. So I think I am going to buy that Celica. It's kind of a cool color too. Green Altia metallic. And really not a bad price for that, you know, being a good classic like it was. So just any Suzuki K car. Let's see. Get a 91 Suzuki Cappuccino. Or a 95. It's a little bit lighter weight. Yeah, this is cheaper then. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. And I know I didn't look at them all, but well, this only goes up to 95 anyway. For some reason I thought Suzuki had something different besides the cappuccino. Guess not. Alrighty, well, that concludes this part, the Stars of Pleiades, however you say that. And of course I love Subarus, so it was a blast. So, hope to see y'all for the next part. It's been Sky Hurricane. Have a great day. And as always, y'all, stay awesome. Goodbye, everyone. Hey, my friends, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Also, subscribe and hit the little bell icon for notifications of future videos. There are a lot of reasons to subscribe to the channel, including monthly giveaways, things on the Discord, such as karaoke Saturdays, a place for show and tell where you can advertise your own channel or your own talents. Regardless of what you choose, stay awesome, everybody.